Hi, I'm Dr. Everett Eklund at Potomac Dental Centre, located in Hagerstown, Maryland. I would like to invite you today just to sit back and to listen to the stories that 4 of my patients are going to share with you about how your life too can be changed. Many of our patients are very anxious. They've seen their smile disappear. They don't know what to do. They can't bring themselves to go to a dentist. That's where sedation dentistry is the answer. We know that this is not an easy thing. Our team can be there for you to change your life so that you can feel whole once again.
Are you holding back from the life you want to live? Do you have fears or phobias that keep you from attending social events? Do you want to smile but don't feel comfortable? We understand. When people are embarrassed to smile, socialize in public, and cannot chew the foods they love, the passion to live fully the way they once did is lost. At Potomac Dental Centre, we will create a custom plan, guide you through your journey, and restore your smile so you can live confidently. Join us today as we hear from patients who have had life-changing results at Potomac Dental Centre.
My life before I went to see Potomac Dental wasn't very good. It wasn't going well at all. I know I had a mouthful of rotten teeth. My gums were infected. I couldn't eat anything without having to worry about crunching down on a piece of my tooth that might have broke off in my mouth. I don't know how many times I swallowed pieces of my teeth and stuff. They were that bad. And when you're feeling bad like that and feel bad about yourself, it's not a very nice way to live. So I chose to go get my teeth redone because I know my gums were all infected. I didn't know whether I had mouth cancer or anything from chewing tobacco. I had a bad habit doing that, and I just had no enamel left. Everything was destroyed in my mouth.
Ricky had a full smile makeover that took care of infection and aesthetics at the same time.
I didn't have any phobia towards dentists, but I do deal with anxiety problems, and everybody treated me so nice and it was so laid back and everything that I could sit there in the chair for however long I had to, and I just felt wonderful. I didn't have to deal with any of that because of how nice everybody was. As soon as I came in the door, I felt welcomed. I mean, everybody was so nice. It's unbelievable. I've never really had an experience like that. Usually when you go to the dentist or the doctor, it's like a not very fun thing. But everybody at Potomac Dental made me feel welcome. They made me feel like part of the family. They treated me so well. I just couldn't say anything more about them. They're all wonderful. They make you feel like you're part of the family, and you have no worries. You can say anything to them. They interact with you.
Changing the lives of our patients is the reason we love what we do at Potomac Dental Centre.
So I went to Dr. Rhett. He looked me straight in the eye and told me what he was going to do for me. And I took him at his word, and he sure did go above and beyond. And I actually have what you call a smile makeover, which is I got to keep all the roots and everything in my original teeth. And I just had crowns and bridges and an implant done. And it's changed my life in a lot of different ways. It gives me more confidence. I don't have to worry about eating anything. My smile, I think, is really nice, so I don't have to cover up my mouth or anything when I'm talking to people anymore. And it's just been a great change in my life. And I actually know now, since I've had my teeth fixed, that it was actually making me sick, that's how infected my gums and things were. So I just, health-wise and everything else, I just feel wonderful now compared to what I did before. My life has been just totally different. I feel so much better. I'm healthier. I don't mind mingling with people anymore. I don't have to worry about any kind of thing. I could eat anything I want and don't have to worry about my teeth anymore. I think I got my beautiful smile that I asked for, and other than that, I couldn't ask Dr. Rhett to do any more. He's a wonderful person. Anybody that has any kind of problems with their mouth or teeth or anything, I would highly recommend you to go see Dr. at Potomac Dental, because everybody there is so wonderful. They make you feel like you're part of the family. Every visit is fun, if I could actually even use that word at the dentist, which you usually can't. But I always just like the girls. They always talk to you while they're working. They always check and see if you're all right. They make sure that you're not in any pain. It was just a wonderful experience. I would recommend it for anybody to go there. Oh my. I'm looking here at pictures of before I had any work done and after Dr. Rick had done working on me, and this is totally amazing. I mean, I knew my teeth were really bad, but sitting here looking at a picture of it, they were disgusting looking, to be honest with you. I mean, my teeth were just so bad. And I know it was making me sick in my stomach and everything else and stuff. But when I look at this bottom picture and look at this top one, it's like night and day. I mean, there's just so much difference. I can smile now, and you don't see this old snaggletooth smile or anything anymore. Just a wonderful job. I couldn't say anymore. I can eat anything I want right now. I can smile and don't have to feel bad about myself anymore. It's just been a total wonderful experience for me.
Potomac Dental Centre gives people back their lives. Schedule your appointment today if you want to reclaim your life and feel confident to smile again.
I've had a tough dental life, for lack of a better term, because when I was very young, I raced motocross as a 8, 10-year-old, and I had a pretty nasty accident. It did a lot of damage, so I still have scars today from it. This was a handlebar that got shoved in my mouth from another motorcycle in an accident, and all of the reconstruction work I had when I was young was very uncomfortable, and that sticks in your mind. It makes it generally an unpleasant experience, even thinking about it. Major dental work at the age of 9 years old was a little traumatizing, and the technology wasn't all that great back those days, so it was a kind of painful and unpleasant experience. Learned not to like dentists. I got to a point where after 30 years of revisiting and reworking and reworking, I got to a point where I wanted it behind me once and for all, especially going into retirement. I just was like so tired of it, the cost, the number of visits, the discomfort, and I saw this as a possibility to kind of put that all behind me once and for all. When I saw the opportunity to do this, I thought that's for me. So.
Potomac Dental Centre offers full mouth reconstruction with extractions, grafts, implants, and teeth in one appointment under sedation to get it done with comfort.
The thing that impressed me the most was the amount of energy that the employees had, the excitement that, you know, kind of like looking at you like you're a blank slate and it's an opportunity to do something, and that amount of excitement was probably what changed my mind, made the decision for me. My procedure was complete. It was presented to me that I could go to any degree of new versus saving teeth, and I felt over the many years that I was done with it, and so I actually had a complete removal and replacement. The procedure is a one-day event. Was sedated probably 7 in the morning, and woke up around 1 o'clock in the afternoon with a new smile. It was the same day. I no longer had any of the baggage that I had before as far as my personal life or professional life. In the construction industry, you would think that there's not a whole lot of public appearances, but in reality, when you get to a certain scale, almost all business turns into some sort of presentation or public speaking. There's grand openings, there's groundbreaking. My condition made it difficult. It gave me a lot of baggage to deal with, and I had to be very careful in my demeanor. And it was always something that I had to be aware of, and it kind of would take your eye off the ball when you were trying to communicate. Since I got my new smile from Potomac Dental, I've actually now evolved into doing corporate presentations, and the confidence that comes from having that smile makes a big difference in your ability to communicate and to influence people, because ultimately that's what you're being asked to do, is influence people. And if you're appealing to look at, your message is heard. It makes my communication much more effective. How do people get promoted in business? Well, everyone has relatively equivalent skill sets. It's the one who has the best impression and the best public speaking skills that actually ends up winning the day. And that, and from an investment perspective, there's definitely an advantage. On top of all the other personal things, comfort, who doesn't like looking good, So I think there's plenty of return on investment in it. Seeing this just brings it back, in just 9 months, I don't even remember what it was like, so it's kind of hard to recall. Yeah. I could say it was clearly money well spent and time well spent. My new friends at Potomac Dental, and a lot of new friends that I've met since that don't know me from before would never know. There's no way they could know. But I have sat in meetings before with discomfort. It's very distracting. And it's obvious when your colleagues can sense it, because you're not on point, you're not focused, you're distracted. That was always a difficult thing if it occurred, and it did occur on occasions, sometimes very bad occasions, and it would be absolutely the wrong time to be uncomfortable, and that I don't worry about at all anymore. It's become a non-factor. Many of my colleagues and co-workers have already approached me because I guess they just realized how nice it is to actually have a really nice smile. That's it's important to everybody, I think. It doesn't matter what walk of life you're from. But with that said, I know of a half dozen guys just from my crew of several hundred that are probably coming your way.
Potomac Dental Centre is a general dental office that offers cosmetic, implant, and sedation dentistry. We take each individual person's situation and customize a plan that will suit their needs, providing the best results.
I was losing teeth because my gums couldn't support them. But I could hide it because they were back here. I could hide it. But the day that I lost a front side tooth, and when that happened, I, just really stopped going out. And I didn't know what in the world I was going to do, because I didn't think there was an option for me to go to any kind of dentist to get it fixed. I didn't know what I was going to do. As I grew up, I've always had the dream, my teeth are crumbling and falling out of my mouth. That has been a reoccurring dream since I was a child. So my life with actually losing my teeth and knowing that they were getting loose was my nightmare coming true. I mean, I knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park for me because I have a horrible phobia. Horrible phobia. And as a child, my whole childhood was an absolute dental nightmare. It had probably been well over 30 years when I met Dr. Rhett that I had not been to the dentist. And when I walked in, everybody was so, friendly, and I didn't even want to look at any of you. And I feel so embarrassed that I am like that. But what can you do? And I know in my heart there are a lot of people like me that just don't go because they've had a terrible time. I was so scared, and I didn't know. See, I can't stand anybody to put their hand in my mouth from my experiences. So like, how's he gonna check anything? Oh, but
At Potomac Dental Centre, we offer sedation dentistry to cover all dental needs for fearful patients. Patients are guided every step of their journey to make their experience as pleasant as possible with amazing results.
on the first day, I had temporaries, top and bottom, and it was great. It was great. And by the third day when we came back, I told you my pain level was 1 or maybe 2. I said, I don't really have pain. It's just a little sore. And it was a cakewalk. It's your last visit, and you know that this is it. You've chosen your color. You know that these are the permanent ones, not the temporaries anymore. And they put those babies in. Oh. And you look in the mirror for the first time. It just makes your heart just start pitting back like this. It's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. I just realized since I've had finished now, I've not had that dream. And somebody asked me about it, and I've not had that dream since I went and started this procedure. I wish that everybody that has a fear or has a dental problem that they think that they can never get through would just give it a try and take a chance, because I never in a million years thought that I could. And believe me, I had such support and such caring. I would say if there's anyone out there who has missing teeth, they can easily have a beautiful new smile and not have to worry about pain or fear or anything. Dr. Rhett and his office will take care of you 100%, and it's going to be one of the best things you've ever done in your life. You know, they would do anything for you, and it's not fake. They truly want to help you. I've gotten a lot of positive things back into my life from having this done. And even when I'm at home, I just feel so good. It's just a blessing, a blessing. You and all the girls, every single one of your girls, you're angels. You are angels. huge, huge difference. And every time I would see somebody get a new smile on TV, I thought, I wish I could get that done. And now I did. No, I'm the lucky person now. I'm so happy I got it done. I love them. They're great. They're great. They make you feel so much better about yourself. If anyone out there is as terrified of going to the dentist and has that fear like I did, I challenge you. Go see Dr. Rhett and all the wonderful staff and let him put you at ease like he did for me. And then we'll talk.
Even the most fearful patient can become comfortable in the dental office setting here at Potomac Dental Centre. Let the entire team help you achieve the beautiful, healthy smile of your dreams.
I've always had a fear of the dentist. I have a very sensitive mouth anyway. It takes a lot more numbing to numb me. So, yes, I have a very large fear of going to the dentist. I have never smiled. I never had white teeth. They were crooked. They were like a gray color. But as I got older and I had some injuries and it required medication that I had to take every day. It added to issues with my teeth, and I could never smile with my mouth open. Never did. And when I did, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. And the first thing people look at when they meet you is they look at your eyes and they look at your smile. And I never had that smile. So when you don't have that, it withdraws you. And you don't want to go out as many places. You know, you don't want to meet as many people because you don't have that to offer. And you know, that confidence in itself, it doesn't let you be you, and it doesn't let you be able to give as much of yourself. What brought me to Dr. Rhett is I had been searching for a few different dentists, and I had seen infomercials with Dr. Rhett, and I had finally called after some thought to it and came to visit him. As soon as I walked in the door, of course, you get in the door, the first impression is by the front desk, which was totally awesome. And I am one to be very nervous at a dentist office anyway, and the front desk totally put me at ease. From there out, I mean, it's been nothing but a great experience. He did a thorough check through, and what I liked about him, it wasn't just, you know, right to the most expensive like I found in other dental offices that I've been at. They were right to the most expensive and giving me dollar amounts soon as I walked in the door. He was very concerned as you being the patient and what was best for you. It was very important to him to find what was needed for you as an individual to fix you as a person and look at your options that you needed as an individual. I really respected that of him. I went to Potomac Dental and I had a smile makeover. I had crowns put on my teeth. They do not move or come out. They are my permanent teeth. I brushed them and flossed just like anyone else would have their own teeth. They feel just like my normal teeth. And I'm very pleased with this work. I could smile. I mean, before I would never smile with my mouth open. I've never had this. And they're straight. It's a very wonderful thing. I would do it all over again if if anyone asks, I think it was very well worth the time, effort, energy. I would do it 5 times over again if needed. It's very well worth it. Yeah, that makes it worth it, doesn't it? You know, when I look at this, I'm like, yeah, that's worth it, isn't it? That shows how bad they were. This is my dream come true for all my life. It's the best present I've ever had. It never done for myself. I'd do it all over again. Almost makes me cry. For you all to give that to me. I can't thank your the office. Potomac Dental enough. That's really priceless. I came in there crying because I was desperate. I left crying because I was so happy. I mean, really, truly happy. I mean, I have a smile. You're all a family there. You're not a dentist office. And I'm not the only one that feels that way that comes in those doors. A smile can make all the difference of how someone portrays you. I mean, you could be the happiest person in the world, but if you don't have a smile, I mean, people will look at you different. He gives his heart in what he does, and that matters. He doesn't do it as a job. He does it as a dedication, and that's a difference. Everybody just can't believe how beautiful the work is. I said, wait till you meet the people. I said, that's even better than the work. And they can't believe that. I don't mean to cry, but you all just touch me so genuinely. And you give them a lot more than you know. You gave me my life back. And that's priceless.
These are real stories of how we've helped real people achieve a healthy, attractive smile they've always wanted and never thought they would ever have. This is why Potomac Dental Center exists, to make hope a reality. If you've ever wanted a healthy, attractive smile and you wondered if that would ever happen, I personally invite you to come and see us at Potomac Dental Center. We are committed to providing the very best care in a comfortable environment so that someday you can tell your own life-changing story. My staff and I, we can't wait to meet you. Call Potomac Dental Center today. We can fix your broken smile. We can give you back your life.